So this is how the six steps of product development have been broadly classified. And these are the just pictorial representations of what I explained just now. So you plan different verticals. You plan for cost, you plan for production, you plan for the uh, raw materials, you plan for the workforce, etc., etc. You go for review and then you develop the concept. With this plan, you develop a concept. We also call it as prototype in industrial terms. So this prototype, you make it into system level design and then you integrate it to make it into the detailed design. And finally, you go for testing and refinement, validate it, and then go for the mass production. Okay, with that in mind, we now have the six-step process, and there should be someone who should carry each process in their shoulders. Of course, if you take an organization, the people who are involved in product development are starting from the marketing team until the manufacturing team and other sections like the HR, like the admin, the finance, etc. They are also contributing to the product development, but if not in a bigger level, their contribution is also required in all these levels. So if you say who are all involved in product development, there will be marketing engineers or marketing managers. There will be design engineers, design managers. There will be testing engineers and managers. There will be manufacturing engineers and managers. And of course, the other entities like HR, finance, etc. All these stakeholders have participation in throughout the product development cycle in all the six phases. But who rules what, who takes the responsibilities on their shoulders in which phase is very important to understand. This is something like a relay race. You have four people running with a bar in the hand. So one person has to run for some distance, give it to the other person. He has to run for some distance, give it to the other person. So that's how you complete the relay race. All four will not run together. So each of them carry the responsibility at one time. Similar to that, you have the stakeholders of the product development who have their responsibilities in their shoulders in each step prominently. So starting from planning. Planning is mainly the task of the marketing department. Of course, the others are also involved, but to a little extent. The marketing members are the most major contributors during the planning phase. They do the market study. They will try to capture what is required by the customers in a specific market and how much profitability can be expected from certain product and how this can be executed as a whole. So this is done by marketing basically, followed by the marketing plus design plus manufacturing during the concept development time. Of course, design is required during the concept development time, but you may wonder why manufacturing is required during a concept development. Because you can design any part in your imagination, but it has to be become reality only through manufacturing. So a basic level of manufacturing input is required before we design the concept to understand whether the product is really feasible to launch in the market. And then the bar is being handed over to the design team completely during the system level design. So they make some detailed system level design plan, and they, after they get the go ahead, they make the integration of their system. And here comes the testing as an additional role. This testing is not specific to this phase of testing. So this testing will be done basically by for the system level design, which was done in this phase. So whatever the detailed design done in this phase will be finally tested in the next phase, which is specific to the testing and refinement phase. So here the testing department will put their full efforts to find out whether the product meets the market requirements, and if it doesn't meet, give feedback to the design team, get some design solutions, get it updated and do the testing again. And everything should be done within the planned timeline. That is the key for a product development. And finally, going to the mass production phase, again, manufacturing takes the full responsibility of making the part physically with the support of marketing to sell the product in the market. So this is how this relay race works. The product development relay race works.